All right, all right, all right. I hope you can hear me well enough. This will be a short video tonight because my setup is not quite right, and I spent all day trying to come up with a script that will work for plotting a regression line. So I did work on a script today that would give me both the tops and bottoms, so resistance and support. But then I wanted to also have it plot regression lines throughout the throughout that same wave or that same wavelength. And I was fine with the support and resistance, but those regression lines, man, there's something going on with that where I can't seem to get it to cooperate. I probably spent about 6 or 7 hours just kind of looking over and working on that. I tried everything from regular date time points. I don't think I did bar number points, but I did try an array. I tried a loop. And I think today was my first day using a loop. And I can tell you that, let's see if I can find it here. With using a loop, I think I took it off of what I had it on the script, and I think I took it off of there. But using a loop, what I messed around and did was I set the loop so that it pretty much continued indefinitely. And so then when I applied the script to the chart, it just kept going and kept going and kept going, and it just kind of like locked the platform up. So you see here's a loop here that I was putting into the mix. But I did eventually figure out how to make it so that the loop did end correctly. However, like I said, trying to draw a trend line, a regression line, I wasn't able to get it done successfully. So essentially what I'm looking for over here, like if you look at this regression line here, from this, let's find another one. No. All right, so from this, okay, from this low to this low, from there to there, it makes that regression line that shoots right through there. And so I can use that for other data analysis and that kind of thing, but I hadn't been able to get it to cooperate. So I will spend all day with it tomorrow, I guess, and I'll try to come up with it. So you know what? I don't know that I'm going to, that might just be my update for today. I don't think I'll do anything else with scripting. Yeah. Let's see, on the SPY, I don't even know what this was. This was a script this was the script that we made last night, maybe? Okay, and it took some entries today. How come it didn't take those entries? Oh, it had a higher profit target. All right, so took some entries, took some losses, profit a couple times. And I think this was one of the ones was like 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So it might have just broke even today. Let's see what the performance looks like on it. All right, because I think yesterday was what, 66%? Was that the one that was 66% yesterday? Okay, yeah, now it's 33% today. So it definitely took some L's today. If we look at the performance graph, we see that pretty much everything. Today is the 10th. Today is the 10th. So started off with 1, 2, 3 bad trades, 1 good trade, 1 bad trade, good trade, bad trade, good trade, and like 5 bad trades. So it was definitely not suitable for today without some other type of modification, or just for kicks and giggles. I'm curious what if we re-optimize it, does it still work on this time frame? Does it still work for this chart? So we're going to optimize it, and we were at what, 33%, And now, it looked much better. Now it's 40%. So yeah, not much better. So this would be something that you definitely want to modify. Or I'm thinking, I think the one yesterday we pretty much said that it would shut down because we didn't get rid of a lot of other data points, and all these data points look good, right? So it didn't take these. Why didn't it take these? Oh, again, because we were in a position and it didn't exit until we get way over here. So in the meantime, I've got it set up to only take one entry at a time, so no stacking or anything like that. This 1.9 long, yeah. So unfortunately, you couldn't take advantage of those. But now remember the one that we had yesterday, we said that if we got that long candle at the top, that long bullish candle at the top with a huge top wick and some larger volume, then we're just going to be done for the day. Well, we didn't get that. It looked like we got something like that here, right? That's similar to what we were trying to code out. Of course, if we stopped here, we would have missed this potential one, missed this one. This one wasn't great, but we would have missed. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and and I think also the volume, right? So the volume had to be, well, it is high. It's at least 2 times that V6. So instead of the top wick having to be less than 50% of the candle, I'm gonna say less than 33%. So less than a third of the candle. So let's go back and modify that. And I think that makes sense anyway, especially for you guys who love the Fibonacci retracement levels and 33, 66, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to say that bar had to be where's the one? If it's a bull and the range is longer than range 7 to 2 and the top wick is greater than half of the range, if the top wick is greater than 33% of the range. All right, so verify that. So once we verify that, again, this one here qualified for that criteria, and so therefore it didn't take any more trades after we got past here. So it left all these out. So I'll just go in also and make the adjustment there. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'll do some more coding tomorrow, probably first thing in the morning, but I'm not gonna do it tonight just because my setup in here is a little bit off. All right, so this got to be 33. Verify. All right, and it gets rid of those. Okay, so we rerun this strategy, that optimize here, that optimize here, that, and then let's see if we get better than that 40%. Not sure. 50%, is what it is. Okay, so in the course of a day trading, $328. I mean, obviously depending on the size account you use. Days. Okay. What did that curve look like? What were the trouble areas? One trouble area between 9. So the first trade of today, second trade of the day, third trade of the day. So we had 3 losing trades in a row the first part of the day. I feel like that's something that we could figure out. Yeah. So those were all after long bearish candles. I feel like those bearish candles are way too long. But because these would be better. Gosh, man, these candles. Okay. All right, I might adjust that tomorrow. The range has got to be greater than the range 7 times 3/4. Yeah, so we are looking for longer candles, but what kind of gap was this on the day? Gap up, gap down. This gapped up, and 200 period moving average from the close of the day to the open of the day didn't move a whole lot, but we did have a lot of fluctuation in the after hours market. So that might be something that I put in the code as well to look out for. And then might need to put something in the code, like if we are adjusting for, if we're looking for the swing high, the swing low. All right, so if we got swing low here and then find a swing high, if we have so much of a retracement. And I know that you can use, Fibonacci. I don't think I have it on here. I don't draw it on my charts, but essentially just use the retracement values. So if you get the value of that line from swing low to swing high, and then we can use that line and we can use the date time points or the bar number points to find the values of the low and the high, find what that difference is, see what that retracement level is, and we probably need to be looking to see that we don't have a retracement greater than a certain amount before we start taking an entry. Then we need to get another swing low before we start taking an entry, right? You understand what I'm saying? So if we have a huge move this long from here to here, then we want to calculate what that height is. That height price change is 1.93, and we can have the computer do that. And so then we want to at least look for so much retracement, and then after that retracement, start looking for a swing low with so many bars on either side. So if you have that retracement, so you at least want to come down 50%. Well, if you're waiting for a swing low below 50%, 50% of this move here will be roughly here. So that means that you're not going to take, or a little bit lower. So that means that you would not take any of these bars until you get below 50%. Now that you get 50%, you can't take that first one. You got to at least wait till you find a swing low under the 50% mark, or whatever your mark is. If it's 33%, whatever you're doing. But in order for you to find this swing low, this won't happen as soon as the bar happens. Again, when you're finding a swing low or a swing high, those are determined by the number of bars that you have on either side. So a swing high with 5 bars of strength will have 5 bars on the left, 5 bars on the right. Nothing higher than that peak. This swing low will have, 5 bars on the left, 5 bars on the right. Nothing lower than this peak. So that means that you can't even define that you have had this swing low until you get at least 5 bars out, right? So that's some kind of a safety measure to say that, hey, we did drop and we retraced a sufficient amount from this move up, and now we do have a swing low characterized by so many bars. Because if you said 5 or 6 bars for a swing low here, well, this wouldn't have qualified because it was broken here. Now you have another swing low, and so now down here you have a swing low. Obviously it starts moving up before it's defined as a swing low of 6 bar strength. However, you don't want to catch the falling knife. You want to move with momentum, right? So anyway, all right. Well, I wish I could hop on and do a little bit more with the coding, but I promise you, I have got to figure out this regression line. Like I said, I spent about 6 or 7 hours working on this thing today. I tried it in the SPY long short script, and then I turned around and just scrapped everything, started completely over, and tried it on the regression line script. And both of them are coming up with very similar results. So my understanding is the same. I think it's fairly consistent. I don't think it's wrong, but it must be. So I've got to figure out what I did wrong. All right, guys. Well, I hope you made some smart trading decisions today. By a recommendation of a friend, I picked up a book by Al Brooks, Trading Bar by Bar, price action. So I really do like to trade price action, and I like to trade more often than not. So being able to code scripts and that kind of thing will give me a little bit more of an edge from a kind of a mechanical and algorithmic standpoint, but I still do want to get in myself and punch the button. So hope you guys are having fun, but being smart. I'll do likewise, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, I'm Eric. I'm out. Peace.